Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bunker Club 805 podcast, episode 3. Tres. Trois. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's episode 3. And we are doing our horror Halloween month.
It's coming to an end soon.
Yeah, we got one more week left to go. We're throwing this episode in. We are going to be talking about dolls and puppets and toys, stuff like that. Creepy toys and things, and some that kill.
Most that kill.
Mostly the movie ones. Movie puppets and toys and stuff like that. But yeah. Hell yeah. Welcome back, Ginger Hulk. Ginger Hulk, I'm Pete Truitt. And today is October 23rd.
Sure is. All day, every day.
Yeah. So we're just, after a long day, this is what we're doing. So we're cracking some beers. What do we got? We got some 22s.
We do.
Cracking some 22s. We're rocking some pumpkin ales today.
We're in the fall festiveness of October.
I have, let me see, I got my glasses on. I have a Kern River Brewing. Kernville, California brewed. KR, what is it? KRBR, just the pumpkin ale. KRBC pumpkin ale. What does this say? So good it's scary. It does right there. Like, yes. What is this? 5% alcohol.
It's a nice,
5%,
like,
right?
easy rider.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna kick back in that chair and just drink this down.
Does it have a pretty, like, smooth taste? And
It tastes like beer.
good answer. Good answer.
It tastes like. I'll let you try it. You can take a swig. You taste mine. I'll taste yours.
All right. Sounds good. I'm drinking some pumpkin harvest ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, which I can't really taste. But that's okay because it's from...
It's like the Starbucks coffee, the pumpkin spice. That's got nothing to do with pumpkin in it. So, but all right. Well,
I can taste a hint, but I can never really taste anything pumpkin-y. But it's
trade.
from Half Moon Bay, and it's a 6.3. It's pretty smooth.
Here. I'll taste yours. You taste mine.
Sounds good.
Cheers. Oh. It has a taste of something that's not pumpkin.
And yours actually tastes kind of flavorful with some spices.
Some species. Species.
Species of spices.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Half Moon
cool.
Bay, you're only halfway there, but that's okay. I appreciate you.
Half Moon Bay. Right on. Well, let's get into some stuff on this day in music. Or, sorry, in history.
And on this day, one of my favorite singers. So 1964 on this day, Buddy and the Kings, Buddy Holly, were killed in their Cessna plane that crashed nose first in the ground.
That's the one. Wait, that's the one with Richie Valens.
Yeah, he was piloting the plane.
Richie Valens was.
Or one of their band members was piloting the plane.
Fucking no, La Bamba. Oh yeah, we know that story.
So.
Oh, that's bummer. But
yeah,
okay, on this day, damn, and we have a birthday.
We do.
Who is turned? Okay, well, Robert. All right, so I don't know how many people pronounce.
That's why I let you do it.
Trujillo or Trujillo. I've heard of that. Trujillo.
Trujillo. I hope.
Yeah, Trujillo. Trujillo. Now I'm fucking it up. Anyway, Rob from the current bassist in Metallica, who leveled up, but we all know him from Suicidal Tendencies, Infectious Grooves. I loved his Infectious Grooves. Fuck yeah.
Black Label Society.
I must have been a little stint with that. I don't remember much about Black
I looked
Label.
up some songs, but yeah, it's not much. Same thing with Ozzy.
Well, he played with Ozzy for a little while. Him and the old drummer from him and the drummer from Faith No More.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because he writes a lot of songs, so that has a lot to do with it.
Which one? Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably. We know Ozzy don't write shit.
Yeah, no,
and takes
that's
all
he
the
was writing
credit.
songs for Ozzy too.
Yeah, everybody fucking writes shit and they don't get credit for their own shit. But
he's in the rock and roll Hall of Fame. So been in Metallica since what?
Quite a few years, over 10 years.
I love
12.
quizzing you because you were always right. He's
Yeah,
been in there
but,
since
yeah.
2003.
You know what? Fucking, I don't care.
No, I know you don't, but you know the trivia.
I love
so it's
old
impressive.
Metallica. I fucking love Metallica, but I love old Metallica.
Oh, I can't listen to anything besides
everything
old
after Injustice for All, I could care less about.
Yeah,
You know,
first two
and
albums
that's
for me.
It was just my preference. I just not that much of a fan of the new stuff. The direction, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I'm sorry, but I love to watch their channels, like when they're doing their new albums and they have all the videos of them like putting the music together. That's the shit I love watching, especially with them. Because Lars is a big contributor of the music, for the formats and adding all the stuff. Because I'm a drummer too, and I do the same fucking thing.
Well, you can see their love for it. It's just you can't necessarily like the direction someone goes, but they definitely have.
The end product just goes, not big a fan. I will see them live because they're amazing live. I'm just not into the new stuff. I'm sorry. Don't hate, but that's my opinion. I'm 45 fucking years old. I've listened to Metallica for a long time, and
I'm only 32, and I agree with you.
I'm just like, can't do it, but I will hang out with them. I respect each and every one of them for what they do and what they did, and they're still going. Props to them. I'm just like, it is what it is.
It's a love-hate relationship sometimes,
but I would still love to go to the fucking Christmas party. The Metallica Christmas party at HQ. So
right.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rob. Woohoo. What else is on here?
I know. It's a sad one, but in 2006 on this day, Amy Winehouse released her song that we all know by heart.
Yeah, the only song.
Rehab.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. You want me to sing it now? No, I'm not.
I kind of do, but
no. Yeah. Well, yeah. I was actually just watching. Not too long ago, I was watching the on Netflix. They have that Amy Winehouse documentary, and that's pretty fucking trippy, man.
Yeah,
just
I heard
all the
it was really
footage,
good.
and I mean, it was good, but it was just wow. Just see the decline and the rise and fall, and just it tripped me out.
Well, especially now that we have so many devices to record everything and do things, you witness a lot more.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it actually, after watching it, made me listen to her stuff more, and not just that song, but like all of her stuff. And then it turned me on to some other female vocalists that are somewhere in the near.
She's done Christmas songs that I've heard, and really
the Tony Bennett stuff.
Yeah, and I was listening to that, and I love it. I'm not a big Christmas person, but I really admire her soulfulness. Yeah. She really has that kind of Aretha Franklin feel sometimes, and that's pretty impressive.
Very soulful.
Oh yeah, all soul.
Soulful. So yeah, that's a bummer, but I love that song. I'll still get down when I hear that song.
I think everyone sings it, whether you like it or not. It's kind of embedded in all of our heads. So
hell yeah,
much respect.
Let's bring in the some talk about dolls and puppets and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do a little bit of that now because I love all that shit.
Well, it's kind of interesting because our love for dolls and toys and things have come from somewhere. It's not something that was recently invented. Not it's been around for a long time.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, toys have either from then till even in the 80s, the toys were just pretty awesome. And then I think throughout the 90s till now, everything just kind of took a fucking nosedive because everything moved to plastic.
Yeah, I think after the 2000s, I remember looking at the Toys R Us books of, like near Christmas.
Uh-oh.
$200 toys that you could break in a minute.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, things were made. Tonka trucks were
That's
made.
That's the main one. I was looking. It was some years back, and I was trying to get one for my son, just like an old school Tonka truck. And I was rolling through Walmart, and from a distance, I saw a sign sticking out, and it said Tonka, and I'm like, fuck yeah! And I'm like hauling ass again, and I'm like, Tonka! Oh, what is this thing? And I'm like, really? It's plastic. Little piece of tin, like flimsy sheet metal. I'm like, what is this? I can't do nothing with this.
I mean, even just girl toys with costumes and princess stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I could make something at a thrift store that could last longer than a princess costume.
Go buy some Bratz. Some Bratz dolls.
You'd be surprised. We'll talk about how much some toys are. That it's
I know.
Kind of ridiculous.
That truck over there, that's my original Tonka truck
from when I was
a kid.
Because the tread on the tires is pretty impressive.
Those are rubber wheels.
Oh,
that's
I know.
a solid truck.
The thing has rims on it.
Yeah.
It has rims, people.
I was messing with that when I was a little kid. I used to launch that shit off the top bunk, crashing into things, and that thing is still rolling. My mom brought it to me when she came to visit me. When I turned 40, she brought it in her luggage.
Oh, that's
like,
rad.
Look, I got your truck. I'm like, fuck yeah!
The windows are kind of foggy. It looks like it's been used. It's awesome.
This little pickup truck. It's orange, and it's got like a little roll bar kind of in the back, and it's all jacked up. It's like, it's almost monster truck, but not really, and big bouncy. I used to drop that thing, just bam, and just keep going. Love that thing. It's on my display with all my other horror stuff, and
it's nice.
And with my ghost train.
I saw that, and that's pretty.
Found that
made out of some good metal too.
Oh, a bunch of scrap metal.
Some metal.
Of it is I think the body over there is like a coffee can. Got it at an estate sale or something. It's just all.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a creepy ghost train.
It's like ashy looking and just all busted. I was thinking about painting it, like just spraying it all like silver or something, or
kind of looks good. It looks like it's in a fire.
Just to kind of save it, because that thing is a tetanus fucking nightmare right there. So, but I like some puppets, and when I was little, I was terrorized by my uncles with the movie Magic from the 70s.
See, I've never seen that.
With Anthony Hopkins.
And I've been seeing that every time I research dolls or toys, and I really want to see it because he looks so young. Yeah,
but the doll itself, Magic, he's just creepy. And so, I was a little kid. I would stay at grandma's. My uncles were over there. And if I didn't want to go to bed or whatever, they're going to go, like, Magic is in the window. Oh, it's going to catch you. And I'm like, no. So they used to love messing with me. I had a love-hate relationship with that movie. But then, as you get older, you're like, fuck, I love this thing.
Puppets are scary, though, especially because usually it's people behind them.
Yeah.
So
somebody's got to pull the strings and all that stuff. Make them talk. But when they talk by themselves.
Of course. So we were wondering, like, what the oldest doll or toy in history was.
Yeah. When did dolls start getting made? But
So from
you said
a fucking long time ago.
ages ago.
So
Santa Claus didn't make them all, I think.
yeah, Santa Claus
might have
didn't
made 'em.
exist back then. So oldest,
You don't know.
I don't know if Siberia believed in old Saint Nick, but
circles, yo.
we all believe in him. The oldest toy to exist has been found in Siberia in a child's grave.
Oh, sounds very cold.
Of course, right? Kind of like Egyptian, where you
Drink your vodka to keep you warm.
put all their belongings in their grave. So common child, so nothing fancy, but had some toys, which I'm kind of happy about. At least the common child can have some toys.
In the comments.
We all live.
You here, common children. Take
So-
your toys.
4,500 years old
What?
in Siberia.
4,500 years?
Yeah.
What?
The toys and doll look creepy as all hell.
Well, okay, so we're saying invented, but it was the oldest toy doll
That we have
on
found.
record is from 4,500 years ago.
4,500 years old.
Shit.
So obviously, kids have been playing with toys and dolls for ages.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking a lifetime. So, shit, I've been playing with toys for as long as I can remember. And now I collect a bunch. So, well, that's
So what's a
trippy.
toy, a common toy you think that was popular? Let's see how much it's worth. Like, for example, Barbie. There's a specific Barbie out there worth $302,500.
Why?
Because it's Stefani Conturi Barbie.
The
Don't
what?
know what that means, but she's worth a lot.
A Stefani?
A Stefani Conturi Barbie.
The fuck is that? Is it a Gwen Stefani fucking Barbie?
I don't know.
When
But
did that
original
come
Barbie is only worth $27,450.
out? Excuse me. Still in the box?
We own. I remember I had a girlfriend where her mom collected Barbies, and it was like the Christmas Barbie with the beautiful gown, and she had them in the plastic containers, and
All these holiday and all
the holiday
special-
releases, and you're like, if this room caught on fire.
What's Skipper worth? The cousin. Are there any Skippers?
Skipper?
No collector's editions of Skipper.
I don't know. Let's see.
There's little Barbie's little cousin.
All right. Oh my gosh, she has the cutest outfit on. Are you serious?
You fucking kidding me?
Wow.
My
Vintage
God.
Skipper dolls. I think we all want to be a vintage Skipper doll.
Oh, shit. I remember seeing the commercials for the old, like, it was like a McDonald's setup with Skipper, and Skipper was running a McDonald's and serving fucking burgers and shit.
What?
With like a McDonald's outfit, I believe it was. This was in the 80s.
Gosh, they are totally. Wow, there's such a big history with these.
Yeah,
There is a
go back.
Wu-Tang doll. That was
What?
yeah. It's
Wu-Tang
a
doll. Well, I mean, Wu-Tang, how? Like the whole group?
no,
or-
just one.
Which one? It's not a Wu-Tang doll. It's
Well,
a,
I meant, come on, it's a Ghostface Killer black
Okay.
cream vinyl doll.
all right.
I kind of laughed at that because I was researching.
Because
And he
out of
has,
all
like-
of them, we needed the Ghostface Killer doll.
We do, and he's actually worth a lot. And he has a robe on, and
A robe on? What is he, fucking Hugh Hefner?
he's Ghostface Killer. I don't know.
Or like the hood with the hood and everything? Or
He has a hat on, but then he has
the,
robe on.
the look on your face is like, what the fuck?
because it
Let me
has a
see.
letter of authenticity.
Let me oh,
you can't-
shit.
You just can't like.
Just what the fuck? Okay. Enough.
I know.
I want a collection of all the Slipknot dolls. Well,
Oh, gosh.
action figures. They're not fucking dolls. They're action figures.
That would be really scary, actually, because their masks were very impressive.
Oh, that's the best. Hell yeah. When I first saw a photo of them, back when we actually had music magazines left, like, what the fuck is, how many of these motherfuckers are in this band? And then I heard that first song, went, oh shit, I'm getting this. And then I saw them a bunch of times. Fuck yeah. They're badass.
Are they still performing?
Yes. Oh yeah. I definitely. Yeah.
Good for them.
Fuck yeah. I think they're throwing out a new album next month.
What?
And yeah. But for me, I love the first one, but Iowa was fucking brutal. Iowa was a brutal album.
Have you seen them at all?
Oh yeah, I saw them a few times. I saw them when they first started coming around in '99 at Ozfest.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's a lot of motherfuckers on that stage. But yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
saw them there, saw them I saw them a few times.
Nice.
It was
Yeah,
badass. It was awesome.
they seem like they have a really good energy,
Super
obviously.
intense. Yeah, their old masks. I mean, I hear the stories about their old masks and the material they're made out of. It just collects all the sweat in there, so you just sloshing around sweat inside.
So now we kind of know kind of Halloween, the movie, and what it feels like to
But unmasking.
put that mask on after 40 years of sweat and blood. And
Oh, yeah. Well, the Halloween movie was pretty badass. We'll get into that. But I love me some Puppet Master.
Okay, it's impressive how many Puppet Master movies there are. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any toy series what movie has that many sequels.
Yeah, and they keep making them. They just released the Littlest Reich, and that's just a whole new take on the whole idea. And so I think it's more. I haven't seen it yet, but I think it's more on the take that if they were Nazis, part of the Nazi control or something. I feel like the Nazis actually did make them. I believe that's, it's been a while since I read up on it. But there's always Toulon or whatever, who's always against the Nazis, and they were always trying to get his stuff.
It's always good when you throw Nazis in a movie. I don't know why, but
Nazi zombies. Yeah, Nazi.
oh my gosh, that movie that's coming out, Overlord.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. I see that.
That movie.
Just the trailer looked good.
If you like zombies, Nazi era,
And World War II.
if you like the Wolfenstein games, which I am a big fan of, I will beat those in a weekend, then Overlord's for you.
Yeah. I definitely want to see that. That's going to be a good one.
Definitely
I'm all
looks
excited.
dark.
Dark zombies.
Darkness.
Zombie zombies. What was I talking about? Oh, so I do have that DVD collection. It has 9 Puppet Master movies. And there's more after that, because there's one that's not on there that has Corey Feldman in it. Trying to look like an old guy, but he doesn't.
Fails epically.
Yeah, because he's still got a baby face, even with a beard. And they just kind of threw some white shit to make his beard look kind of gray. And he's got like his teenage daughter or whatever, or something. She was probably like 22 or something, but
It's like, your daughter's older than you, but we're going to make you look
yeah. And
older
he talks.
than her.
He's like, yes. Oh, and I'm like, yeah.
I can play a better character than you.
I'm your daddy. But yeah.
It's kind of interesting
I still
to
watched
see.
it.
I need to watch some of them. I need to borrow your collection and watch those.
Well, they're fun. So one of the episodes in there, it's the Puppet Masters versus, what is it? versus Demonic Toys.
Yes, I
Which is the
saw
other
that.
one.
I was
so
reading
there's a few
about it.
others of the Demonic Toys series. By what's the fuck? I'm drawing a blank now about the company, but
Oh, I can't. I don't remember the company.
it's in there somewhere. I hate myself. I'm gonna look. Damn it.
It's okay. I'm gonna do an interesting fact about dolls. Can you guess what first toy was advertised on television?
No.
You can't guess?
First toy.
Advertised on television. Mr.
It was in the 50s?
Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it in the 50s?
It doesn't tell me
Oh.
but he was the first toy advertised on television.
Mr. Potato Head.
I think Toy Story did the best
Oh, yeah.
with the couple and losing his parts and stuff. It was fucking hilarious.
She's just like, oh my God. They were like, it's just like an
It
old
reminds
school
me of
movie.
you. That's why.
Oh,
Just
Josh.
kidding.
It's like getting into a car and you just turn into just an angry old Jewish guy.
The
With the
wife was
voice,
like, "Oh,
you
what are you
know.
doing?"
What is the? I can't even zoom in on this. But
Did you-
anyway, it's got nine movies on there. But it's still fun, man. I just you know they're bad. They're kind of like B movies, but
But to have a sequel for that long is impressive. They have over 10 movies.
Yeah, well over that. Full Moon. Fuck. That's right. Full Moon.
How could you forget that?
Suck. Because I'm aging and I'm tired. I had a long
Is it
day.
a full moon? Is it a half moon?
Quit
What-
busting my balls. But
So-
yeah. Oh, you can borrow that. You can watch a few of them.
It's
I
amazing
think you
to
could
have
probably
that
find
many.
a few of them online. But yeah, they're fun.
And again, you got it from Cheap Thrills. Whoop whoop.
Ah, holla, holla, Cheap Thrills. Captain
Honestly, you
Nemo's.
guys, if you want actual DVDs, go to Cheap Thrills. Alphabetical. I mean,
Yeah, that's a big caution. They got a lot of box sets. This was a box set. There's 2 discs, but there's 9 movies, and it was $20.
and over 12 hours of fun. I added
Buckets
the fun
of
part.
fun.
So did
Get
you
your
ever,
stuff.
did you ever have GI Joes as a kid?
Hell yeah.
Do you wish you would have kept them?
Hell yeah. My brothers broke them all. Don't fucking tell me my shit though.
Oh man. In 2003, GI Joe prototypes were sold for $200,000.
Fuck. Prototypes. Damn. And those. I watched that special about G.I. Joe on Netflix about the what was it? The toys that made us.
Yeah, it
Things
was
like
something
that,
about
yeah.
like what U.S. toys made
so,
history
you know,
or
what was it? He-Man and G.I. Joe and all those stuff, and even Barbies and stuff. But I saw how they were just trying to compete, and just stacking mix matching bodies or something to make these things. And all I know is when my guys broke, I learned how to fix them, and I just get the ones that I didn't care about and just fucking open them up, take out that little screw out the back, and switch legs and arms and bodies and stuff like that. So if you had one that broke and you didn't really care and you want to repair another guy, that's what you did. Did some surgery on that shit.
I'm gonna replace this arm and
Fun toys.
so one Barbie is sold somewhere in the world every 3 seconds. Another Barbie sold.
No. Enough. You
No
think this is going to
Barbies?
keep going? Barbies are going to keep being sold? I'm sure the sales are down at some point.
Yeah, I mean they've
Not
changed
that
the
many
body
kids.
types. I've read about it. I've heard about it.
Is there a curvy Barbie? Latina Barbie?
There is. There's different colors. There's different. I mean Like the
BBW
American Girl
Barbie.
dolls are so popular.
Oh, those are super expensive.
I
Like
tried to throw out
the
a
value?
box. Oh, I tried to throw out a box, and my friend's like, "You can't do that. She can sell that box for like $100." Like the box? Yeah, because you can put the Barbie in the box and sell it. Okay, sorry. I thought it was trash. My bad.
Basura! Bafuera!
All right.
Oh, enough about Barbies.
I know.
Well, more puppets, too. There's a lot of puppet movies.
There are. There's
We got all the
Dead
Puppet
Silence?
Masters. Yeah, that's fairly recent in the last few years.
was that on
Which
Netflix,
was not
like
bad.
you said?
It was on for the longest, and I was just trying to find it yesterday. Like, what the fuck? Is now it's gone. But I want to re-examine that one.
Yeah, there's that one.
There's that. You got that, and so of course now we're all gonna fucking lose our train of thoughts.
It's okay. So, I was kind of curious about.
Chucky.
Oh gosh, yeah,
Gotta love Chucky movies.
yeah. That
He's
was
a doll. He's a good guy.
that was the first doll or movie with a doll that, as a kid, being a redhead especially, I always thought, why don't you drop kick him like a soccer ball? Just run up and punch him in the face.
He's a ginger.
That's why it scared me. I was like, he's a redhead? Why? Why does he have to be a good guy with red hair? Why can't he have blonde hair or black hair?
Oh.
Or be Mexican? Or Latino? I don't know. But no, he had to have blue eyes and red hair with some creepy fucking freckles.
Some little freckles, yeah. And then fucking start stabbing people.
We're the good guys. No, you're not.
They got the demonic toys, dolls, Annabelle.
So Annabelle's more of the new age, but she's creepy. And actually, if you research, Annabelle is real, not in that sense of the movie we saw, but she's a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
And I have a Raggedy Ann doll, of course, because I'm a redhead.
And it's possessed.
Of course. Has its little suspenders and stuff.
Suspenders.
But that, if you research it, that Raggedy Ann doll looks creepy as all hell.
Yeah.
And she's locked in like a wooden glass box.
Yeah, I think they keep it in. I think it's in the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
I think I heard. Yeah. So
Not as pretty as Annabelle.
If it's on display somewhere, maybe. I mean, that whole shit. It's all kinds of underground caverns or some shit in the vault.
But definitely not as pretty as the Annabelle doll.
No.
Not blonde. A redhead. But thank you for trying to divert. Appreciate it.
Love Child's Play. Fucking Chucky. And even the other one. With the what is it? Tiffany?
Oh, yeah, The Bride of Chucky?
Yeah, Tiffany.
Gosh, yeah, it's when he had...
I love Jennifer Tilly, though.
Yeah, that was the first time you're like, wow, two people are
Some
teaming
Tilly.
up.
Yeah, I'm a Tilly fan, but they're still going. When I saw Cult of Chucky, I'm like, they're still going. He looked slightly different, a little bit, but
I was
thing.
disappointed with that movie, but I'm hoping the new release brings some positivity to the series.
The TV, you know, I already heard some negative stuff about the new one, but I haven't seen it, so I'm not really gonna judge it yet. So, but I don't like hearing negative stuff like right away. Like what?
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really research
it's Chucky.
stuff before.
It's like, so here's my view. A lot of us love horror, and we have our favorites and all that stuff. It is what it is. We all know that the writers and stuff are not trying to fucking broaden the fucking horizons, and everybody's just remaking shit that's already been out. You know, we know we're not getting that much new stuff.
They might be remaking Critters. Come on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, rebooting Critters and Ghoulies, from what I heard.
Gosh.
But no, maybe it'll work. Maybe not. We'll see. But I lost my train of thought. Fuck. That's what happens when you're old.
Well, how do you feel about the remake of Halloween?
I dug it. I liked it. Well, John Carpenter was involved. You know, I mean.
And Danny McBride, who helped write the script.
Yeah.
Don't know if there's much of a script, but that's cool still.
Yeah. It worked. For me, it worked. I enjoyed watching it. We won't throw any spoilers, so, we'll let everybody kind of marinate on that for a little bit.
Yeah, it's dark. It does a great job.
There's some funny moments in it. Not overly, but some brutal kills.
Yeah, first 10 minutes, already killed more than the
we
first
saw
movie.
A lot of Michael Myers in a whole different light, like without his mask on, but always from the back. But that's about as far as I'm going to say, because I will ruin it for you.
Please go watch it. Support your local horror fans. I don't know. I mean, I never got to see the first one in the theater, so to me, it's kind of like a tribute to be able to see this one in the theater.
I didn't see it in the theater. I was still a little kid.
Well, no, that's what I mean.
But then again, I did see Dawn of the Dead in the theater when I was like, I think 5 or 6.
Oh, dang.
And I'm like, fuck.
So that's how I feel. If you can at least see something for the first time and you think about when the original came out.
Yeah.
I mean, my grandma used to talk about seeing The Exorcist and watching people run out of the theater. I have never seen anyone run out of the theater. And she grew up here. She's a native here. So people were running out of the damn theater.
Interesting.
So kind of funny. You kind of think about things and the perspective. And
I've heard about people just getting up and walking out because shit sucks, but that's
well,
scary.
for that time, something like that good old pea soup.
Shit, I wish I could have seen The Blob in the theater when it first came out.
Gosh, that
like the original, but that was ages ago. But that, I mean, all those old, 50s sci-fi movies when they were like in black and white and they started to move into color and stuff, and those using the theremins and
all of the background music
yeah.
and the choreography that was, I mean,
watching them and The Blob and all those, the War of the Worlds, and man, I wish I was around that time to see all those movies,
So that's how
the
I
Atomic
feel.
Age.
Exactly. And just kind of trying to enjoy what you can see now that you wish you could have back then.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just such a fan of movies. And, yes, I think my point was, it's, I just go to the movies to be entertained, to see the stuff that I like, whether it's action movies or, some kind of horror. I don't take it for like, I'm not going to be a super nerd about it. Well, the story of this and that, or the side story, or the backstory, or this one. Well, the directing, the shots, and that. I don't care about none of that. I'm not a director. I'm not a film writer. I mean, I'm just going to be entertained, and I'll walk away with it. And I'm like, all right, fuck yeah, I'll go watch fucking Sharknado in the theater and fucking have a great old time. I saw The Meg in the theater, and I had a fun fucking time.
I was impressed with that because I had no interest in The Meg,
fun.
even though
It was like a big budget sci-fi channel movie.
Well, and I love Jason Statham. He's my short hottie.
And you're just looking at this going, what the? Come on. But that's what it is. So just take it for what it is. That's it. Stop reading reading so much into all this stuff. Not everything needs to have this in-depth fucking backstory of this and that. Just like with The Nun. I was like, oh my God, and this and that, and why? So what? Big deal.
True. But
that's just me.
it is you. But that's okay. That's why we love you.
I love good stuff. I love bad stuff.
I
you
love
know,
all
I
the
watch
stuff
it all.
in between.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not? Shit.
So I kind of was interested in looking up what the top earning horror movies were.
Whoring movies?
Yeah, I totally said that inappropriately.
Watch some whoring movies.
It's like, what are the whoring movies worth? Wait, I mean, horror, not whoring. That's a different topic.
Top.
That's for December, not for October.
So top grossing horror movies to date.
Yeah.
So let's start from the oldest to now.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the order it goes in, which is kind of tripped me out.
Oh, well, not well.
Well, no,
not
I
the
mean,
oldest.
honestly, you look at it, and so,
Okay, well, 1973.
well, The Exorcist,
Yes,
which I love the fact that
I was born in 73.
441.3 million. That's a lot for that time.
Wow, no shit. Damn.
Truly, in 73. So that
Wow.
out of the four, that's the bottom, but that's a lot.
Okay. It's impressive. Then you have in 1975 Jaws with a whopping 470.6 million.
Yeah. As a kid, I loved the Jaws movies because I swam in the ocean a lot. And I love the fact that people were swimming and seeing the shark fin and not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then how scared he was on a boat. I'm like, dude, just.
Because the shark didn't work. It didn't work.
I'm like, how do sharks eat pieces of boats? Oh my gosh.
Fuck! I love watching
I
the
love the ocean.
documentaries. The documentaries how like, fuck, we couldn't get this thing to work. So what do? They just kind of rearrange it and just fucking just show the dorsal fin and and
It was so
that
intense.
added more. So the less shark, the better it became.
And
just
people were
like this
so,
is-
they just didn't notice.
Yeah.
When I'm in the ocean, I would notice a shark fin, let me tell you.
Fuck that.
But no one does, so it was pretty impressive. The second one, I did love The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, that was good.
Bruce Willis is always an interesting actor, but
Like in 1999, 672 million bucks. Fuck.
yeah. And that kid is how old now?
Yeah, he's grown up. I don't think he's done anything worth damn sense, but
We loved you in The Sixth Sense. That's all that matters.
I see dead people. That
Yeah.
line still pops up everywhere. People still say it here and there. It always comes up in conversation.
Of course, they're like, yeah. Uh-huh.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Of course, scary
It's
blonde
been
kid.
spoofed. It's been used in here and there, but yeah.
We love you, Sixth Sense, for that. So the
That
top
was,
one.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Just kidding. You want to get your sense on still?
My sense on. That was what's his face? What's his fucking name that directs all those?
I don't know.
Fuck, man. My memory is just.
Was there any David? Because he knows all those facts and stuff. And
I'm not. See, I gotta look right. Gotta Google that shit.
yeah,
Gotta Google that shit. It's so fucking simple, and sometimes the simple
well,
shit I
sometimes
can't
simple
remember.
is a bitch.
And I think we were just talking about him earlier too.
Oh, of course. I can never say his name right. M. Night
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan with Ding Dong.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. He's done some cool stuff. I mean, some of them people don't really get, but I love The Village, and was it the Lady in White, Lady in Black?
Lady in Black.
Is it Lady in Black?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a few of them that were pretty cool.
I mean,
yeah.
Supernatural, he's all about it, you know?
Yeah, twisted. I always call them the mind fuck movies because they just fuck you all up.
Yeah, the one with the red cape in the woods.
Yeah. In the
I was
the
like,
village.
is that, do I need to buy a red cape like Little Red Riding Hood? And Maybe not.
Right on. So, what was the top one? The top grossing horror movie ever?
It was It.
It?
And the one in 2017.
The newest
The
It
newest It.
grossed over 700 million.
Yeah.
700 million.
So the people that don't like clowns, everyone else does.
Mm-hmm. I know people
'Cause that's a
that don't
huge
like
amount.
clowns that still went and saw it. My son included.
See, it's just like you
Hates
wonder
it.
with remixes what intrigues people and what.
Remixes. Yeah, I like that. Chicken, chicken, chicken.
It's like a remix.
It is. It is. I enjoyed it. And I don't
You
even.
did.
I don't even.
Remember it?
Sometimes, yeah, the original. I bits and pieces. That's why I want to watch it again. But
It's bits and pieces
This
because it
one
was
was
two
good.
movies and it was long
Yeah.
as fuck.
and it reminded me of like I was watching Stranger Things, because it's just all the kids all together, fucking just going and doing their thing with whatever and battling some shit. I was like, oh, okay, but it was still good. It's fun as fuck, fucking brutal.
Well, they're supposed to come out with a second part,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm. That's coming soon. I guess next year, right? I think it's next year.
it has to be because I don't think
Or
people want to
soon.
wait that long.
No. It's supposed to be, what, 10, 20 years later?
It's 20 years later when they're adults, and so.
I'm down for that.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, apparently there's not that much interesting stuff about dolls.
There's
But-
not. I did a lot of research.
But, if you just incorporate all our favorite horror characters, some of those movies and stuff like that, you can have some fun with it. Don't take our word for it. We're not experts.
And dolls are still
know.
scary. It doesn't matter.
Creepy.
Some of them you tilt them back and their eyes open, and
It's just like that horror, the haunt we went through. They had all the dolls hanging through it.
yes.
There's that one place too that's got the tree, and it has all these dolls hanging from it. There's some story about
Fucking tree.
some guy who found a bunch of dolls in the river, and he just started hanging them all up around town, and they were all hanging from trees and stuff.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's a lot of fucking dolls. Look that shit up.
Why does the guy have so many? Okay, anyways, I
No,
will
not
look that
him. He
up.
found them in the river
Yeah, but
or the lake.
what kind of lake or river do you have that?
Lady of the Lake. So let's fucking let's blast through some other stuff. What's
Okay.
going on locally? Our
Okay,
805
so-
experience.
Sounds kind of sexual. 805 experience. Okay, we have next week. We have next week being Halloween. It's the last time we'll talk about Halloween events in this area. But there's a couple that I think are pretty affordable. Family events. Pretty fun.
Take your kids out.
Well, y'all with kids and being a family, it's kind of nice to have that. So,
Group outings.
okay, so for North County, if you're in North County,
Up there in the nosebleed.
because none of us in the South County want to go up there. Just kidding.
I like it up there.
I do too. It is nice because it's different. But Eberly Winery, really good winery. They have their haunted caves. They've had this for a couple years. You can go down in their wine caves, and they have a huge, haunted house in their caves.
In the wine cellars?
In the wine, cave cellars, yes.
Oh, shit.
And it's literally just a $5 donation. After you can go have a glass of wine. It's
Get all
super
hammered.
It's super dark. All volunteers. It's pretty awesome. It's a good way to start the beginning or end, because it's in the wine cave, so it's dark anyways.
Right. And
So-
this weekend, this No, is it not this weekend? Next weekend, or is this week the weekend?
For what?
Shit, my days are all screwed up. Is there another week left? Next week?
Yes. So Halloween is on Wednesday.
For next week. So this is the last weekend for any haunts and stuff. Pretty much. Like weekend.
Yes. So that's why I was thinking, mention a couple. It's kind of our, closing. So yeah, Eberly Winery, Haunted Caves, $5 donation. And they donate it to help foster kids in Cambria.
Oh, right on.
So good cause. Pretty straightforward, but it's pretty fun.
Right.
Bring the kids.
Sweet. Boozy. Booze.
Everyone loves some good wine.
Halloween
and they have
booze.
some damn good wine.
And then the zombie hunt at the Gladiator Paintball Park.
Yeah, that
You
would
did
have.
that.
We did it last weekend.
Oh,
And
how
you
was
would have
it?
you would have loved all the zombie stuff they had though.
Oh.
They had Beware Zombies. They had all these signs and
Did
different.
any of them, or were there staff walking around?
No,
To, like shoot them or just?
no. It's definitely a family event. They've been around for 12 years, so I was pretty surprised because it's my first time. They're behind Cuesta College in SLO.
Right.
They've owned it for 12 years. It's their first year doing the zombie paintball, and it's a family event. But I'm glad I went. Support them. It's all glow in the dark stuff. And honestly, people can volunteer, but to volunteer to be shot by paintballs, that's a whole other aspect of dedication. And I was pretty impressed with that.
So you could you shoot people?
You do, but the volunteers, they're getting shot by you at the end. And we talked to one of the ladies that does it, and she had bruises all over.
Oh yeah, you gotta get well padded up.
So I mean, I was impressed by it, but it's definitely a family event.
More kiddos.
It's more kiddos. There was kids laughing and saying funny stuff, and I pretty much enjoyed more of the kid aspect of watching kids have
They
fun.
get all excited. Yeah.
Oh, they were such dorks.
I've gone out there shooting with my son, and we're just like a group of us.
Their
So it
course
was
is
fun.
rad.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the zombie thing, their course, we got a free $16 pass to come back. But their course is amazing.
Yeah.
Really.
It's fun.
So
and they got smaller ones, but they got that really huge one with the big bus and some cars, and like they have a plane that's just like all in the dirt.
So the bus you get to go on at the end.
Oh.
I'm gonna spoil it. Sorry. But it's fun, and I mean, definitely take your kids because they will have a killer time shooting stuff in the dark.
Sweet. Get 'em, blast 'em. Fuck yeah. What else have we got? Oh, the Mid-State Scare. And I
it's
just
in
heard
South
about
County.
this. I just heard about this. NAG.
Yeah, I did not know this was here.
Yeah. 1106 East Grand Avenue. AG. On Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, through November 2nd.
They're the only ones I know that go until that date.
Huh.
Pretty impressed. And $10 a pop.
No age limit.
It's a little intense, they said, for 12 and under, but it's you can still bring them, but they're just kind of stating that at least.
I'll have to bring the kid.
I want to because they have three different themes. Try to say that fast 3 times.
No. Not what I'm drinking.
Yeah. So Fridays, Carnival. Your son all the way. Saturdays, Gothic Scary Tales.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then Sundays, Scream in the Dark.
Scream in the dark. What the hell?
That's where you do the dark maze with a lantern.
What? Okay. I wonder if this is the the building that has. No, it's not. I don't think so. That was off Grand. Like there was an old. They used to do like a walkthrough of some old post office. It was supposed to be a haunted post office in AG.
Yeah,
I think it was on Traffic Way somewhere.
Yeah, I haven't heard of this one, and they've been going for a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I know it's between Elm and Halcyon, is what it says.
Okay.
So I mean I really want to check it out because I like the themes they have and the.
I think it's gonna be a busy weekend. Sounds expensive.
It's $10.
$10 for this, $10 for the other one, $10 for another one, and just
Waka waka.
have some fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably do it anyway.
Yeah.
Why not?
You will.
Have some haunts. You're gonna make me.
Most likely.
Yeah, you're going. Don't be a pussy.
Last week I was already talking about this weekend.
Yeah.
We need to buy tickets
Let's
for the
do
haunt.
this. Fucking do it. So, right on.
What do we want to hear from the audience? You know, Tuesday pool night. Half
Pool
off
night?
drink specials.
Pool nights? Tuesday pool
What can
night.
you do with Tuesday? Mondays always suck. Tuesdays, pool night.
What pole? Like stripper pole?
It's whatever you want it to
You
be.
want to have a pole?
Yeah,
What pole do you want?
a pool of people.
A pole of people.
We want to
like
hear from you.
taking that pole.
Dick.
Well, Z Club had the best pole. It lit up and had bubbles and.
I loved the Z Club. Like the Z Club, they had the perfect spot. It was out of downtown.
Yeah, it was fun. It had the little round, the steps that led up there. The little round platform.
You're like the evil steps where people would trip and
Just eat shit.
Yeah.
When they were drunk. Yeah.
the steps of horror. Disgrace.
Yeah. Well, you could
That was a
eat
Z
shit.
Club. Everyone could view.
Sorry, you ate shit. So, do you want to take a poll about what to do or where to hang out?
I always get
Wait, on
intrigued by.
Tuesdays?
Well,
Just
just
on Tuesday or just anything? What's the
well, it
regular
could be anything.
hangouts?
Yeah, but this week, like today, I'm intrigued to know where people hang out
Mm-hmm.
because everyone has that little spot, that little niche that is their hangout spot.
Yeah. So I don't think people want to give that up because then more people show up. But
No,
it'll help
it's-
because it's local. We want to support some local businesses. So
It's mainly just to go and experience it and just kind of see. I mean,
do some people watching
that's everywhere.
because I love people watching.
Harry's nightclub and beach bar.
It's a great place to do some people watching.
That radio ad has been going since forever.
I know.
I don't even listen to the radio. I still know it.
Yeah. Oh well, there's some spots. Well, shit. I don't know. My favorite is McCarthy's. Fuck yeah.
Irish. Of course it is.
Ginger. But yeah, this if you can find, I think it was proven that you can find a fucking Irish pub in just about any country you go to because the
I hope
guys
so.
in Iron Maiden always found fucking pubs, Irish pubs.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
Beware.
Fucking ginger rage. But
Ginger hulking it around the coast.
yeah, I mean it's been a little while since
Well, okay, we
go
drive-
out, but
We drive by Willow on the freeway a
the
lot.
new Willow. See,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna
There's
check
an
that
old
place
Willow?
out. It's a new Willow. Yeah, the old
Marie Callender's.
the old Willow is in Napomo. There's a Willow in Napomo.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that.
I've got there. Yeah, I've gone there once. Pretty
Do they
cool-
still
pretty
have that
cool spot.
location?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
This is just the second location, but right by the old, in the old Marie Callender's
Yeah.
spot, there's a new Willow. They have a happy hour, so on the way home, when I pick you up, we're gonna definitely hit that spot.
So I just kind of want to know what everyone's doing.
What
Try
does
some new
Mo-
stuff. I mean,
No.
it's interesting to find out new places instead of having to drive around, and you waste a lot of time.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Somebody's gonna Google that shit. Where are we going? So yeah, you can check it out. And so yeah, hit us up. Just give us an email at the Bunker Club 805 podcast at gmail.com.
Correct.
That's the new email. Sorry, I'm still a little. My allergies are killing me. Or just hit us up on the Facebook page, or direct message on Instagram. They're all the Bunker Club 805 podcast because we're original like that. Chicka chicka. And yeah, just and then throw out some stuff too. We want to hear some rants. We want to get an episode going on too with all the rants and raves and questions, Q&A, have some fun. We can at some point maybe even do a call-in thing, or I'm just only I can have some people that I know if I can call in, because I'm not having everybody call me on my phone. Fuck that. But I think we might try to add some guests too, just through the phone. We'll see what technology I can come up with. Some fun
Speakerphone,
stuff,
baby.
Yeah. Well,
Just kidding.
I should be able to wire my phone into this thing, so we'll get it on.
So if you don't want to answer, we're gonna come for you. We're gonna.
Or we can have Maddie.
have
We
you
can have
answer.
Maddie join us.
There you go.
Live from New York City, and you can hear another Puerto Rican New Yorker talk.
She's so cute. I love her.
She's badass.
And
It's hilarious. But yeah, just hit us up and just start. We just want to start building some stuff up. We're gonna get these October episodes all just built up, so that way I can submit all this stuff over to iTunes and just find a nice little host for us to expand. Because SoundCloud is the home right now. We're gonna try to get the YouTube page going as well, and throw all these on there as well. But
we want interaction.
Everything
from
takes
you.
time.
Exactly. And
So if you're not listening,
start.
we hope you start listening. Yeah. Tell your friends. And you can just, if you got a SoundCloud app, boom, throw it on while you're driving to work. Why not?
There
That'd
you
be
go.
fun.
Got 20, 30 minutes to kill. So
Yeah. If we keep fucking talking, we've already hit an hour. I'm like, son of a bitch. So, yeah. What do we want to wrap this up with? Some upcoming new releases. Yeah.
all right.
You saw
So
some trailers, right?
we did see some trailers. I was interested in Pet Cemetery because it looks a lot darker than the original. I'm kind of impressed with it.
Yeah, I just saw the trailer myself. I am interested. I will watch it.
Hopefully.
April 5th.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about
yeah.
that. That
I'm pretty
soundtrack sounds amazing.
Fucking Queen. Yeah, I'm down for it. You got Mr. Glass on here.
I know you're not excited to see that.
Don't really care.
But if you love comics, which I do, you got to see it. Split, Unbreakable, together. Can't beat it.
Don't really care, but
I know.
okay.
It's okay.
And then I watched that trailer for Destroyer.
Nicole Kidman.
Holy shit.
Redhead, gone crazy.
What the fuck?
She finally plays a serious movie, and she's being a badass. It's about time.
And wow, what a drastic change in appearance. And like, it just tripped me out.
It's pretty dark,
I'm like, fuck,
but
there's no way that's her.
yeah, Destroyer. That definitely looks like a hit movie. Destroyer.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I guess we got some stuff coming in. Well, that's in December.
Yeah,
Right.
welcome.
December.
New
Bohemian
Year.
Rhapsody is November. The others are hitting next year, but
You'll see more
there's
of them.
always stuff coming out. Even if it doesn't hit like the big theaters, you got the small screen and.
Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff, but those were the main ones that stuck out.
Keep digging through on some hidden gems on Netflix too, because there's some fun stuff in there.
We'll try to mention some YouTube.
Even there, yeah. Even what you call it, Netflix. The Netflix stuff has some good stuff going through, and I watched a couple recently. One of them was like a take on some old Basque folklore. It had a little comedy in it, but it was like holy shit, and they dubbed it. It was dubbed in English, so it has
Ooh.
So I was like, all right, cool. I mean, foreign films. There's some great foreign films. You just gotta read the stuff like Train to Busan.
That is one of my favorite zombie movies.
Movie was
ever.
badass.
That movie's terrifying, and it won. It's like best in its country. It's
it's a Korean film. And I was like, holy shit.
If you don't like subtitles, you better start liking subtitles because you have to see that movie.
And you just get sucked in. You're like, fuck, no. I was just on the edge the whole time.
Oh, that is one.
And I read they're remaking it in English, an English version.
Why are
of
they
course,
accommodating to us?
Because
Seriously.
when something in another country becomes fucking popular, we got to remake it in America. So it's probably gonna be who knows? It'll probably be the same premise with like one guy that talks English, and so a lot of broken English or whatever. But
just one guy that can translate well.
It's just don't call it like Train to Upstate or some shit. Fucking. But the train to Poughkeepsie or some shit.
The Amtrak to San Francisco.
But yeah, that was a really good one. I won't ruin anything or no spoilers on this.
Just watch it. It's so good.
It was super fun. Netflix.
It's one of my favorite movies.
And Netflix is they're throwing out some pretty cool stuff. So especially they're getting in some horror stuff.
And definitely, they're reaching out and actually kind of broadening. So
reach out and touch someone.
Just barely.
Stop it! They call the police. So, are we gonna end this?
Yeah, next week.
We're gonna more episodes. Don't know what we're gonna talk about yet. Maybe I don't know. What do you think?
I'm kind of thinking slashers, but we'll figure it out. It's kind of gonna be our
maybe slashers. Ooh,
slashers are so good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it allowed you to know not to have sex in tents because you were gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, premarital sex at camp. No, you're all dead.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. So,
and tents, and cars.
It's the last week.
And porta potties.
Exactly.
So I guess we'll try to go out in the bang and add some. Let's see. There was some horror themed music.
Yeah.
Some albums, maybe.
Yes.
We'll do that.
That's a good topic. You brought that up, and I did not think about that.
Put that ink to paper. Jot it down. Because my memory is just shot to shit.
That's okay. So is mine.
Right on. Well, thanks for hanging out with us here at the Bunker Club 805 podcast. You've just heard episode 3. And it was pretty fun.
It was
very relaxed, very mellow, kind of interesting mellow day.
We all have our days, so
yeah, I'm fucking exhausted.
Me too.
It was a long freaking day, but we do this, so we're just having some fun and working out the kinks, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's pretty much what we do normally. So why not just fucking record it?
We're being dedicated, but live and learn. So
we're trying. It's almost like band practice, and we just do this, and then I'll sit here for like fucking 12 hours all night, and then I'll post it at like midnight. And I'm like, come and listen to it, fuckers.
Dedication.
Yeah, I'll be tired tomorrow, but it'll be fun. Something else is up there. We'll have some fun with it. Thank you. I am your host, Pete Truitt. Miss Ginger Hulk.
Ah,
There it is. Ah!
thank you.
From
Happy
Ginger Bunny
Tuesday.
to Ginger Bunny. Get your tacos. I hope you had your Taco Tuesdays. Taco Tuesday, Titty Tuesday, Everything Tuesday, Ruby Tuesday.
Tamale Tuesday, I don't know. But
Testy Tuesday, I don't know.
whatever.
Taster Tuesday.
Guess my Tuesday poll night didn't work.
Oh, yeah, poll night.
Trying to get those girls some work.
Poll 12. Go visit the Rhino.
I think they have coupons in the New Times.
Get some Rhino time. Right on. Well, thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us, everybody. We'll catch you next time. And,
Don't work too hard.
I always work too.
I know.
But then again, make it happen. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Bye.